Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About Life. In today's segment, we will be discussing what it means to be a high-value man and a high-value woman. And believe it or not, they're not one and the same. In our culture, our society, there are perks to being a woman and there are perks to being a man. And being able to distinguish that will allow you to get far in life. Especially now in 2020, 2021, you need to be prepared to face the world, conquer, and get what you can get out of life. Now, I'm going to break it down to two sides. We got the men and we got the women. So this video is going to kind of give you all understanding if you don't know the term high value, okay? Being someone that is high value is something that has been thrown around lately in a lot of videos, a lot of topics, people in podcasts, and all across the world are discussing what it means to be a high value person, okay? Now, some may say that all it takes to be high value is having self-confidence or having the ability to communicate well, or very well, just being somebody that is sure of self, okay? Which, being a high value person, all those little attributes I just named can definitely fit into being a high value person. In fact, they do fit. But we're gonna discuss 3 ways to identify if you are a high value person and what you can actually do to work on those things in order to become one, if you're not already, okay? So let's begin. For you guys out there, you need to realize that when it comes to becoming a high value person, it takes work, okay? You're not born high value. You don't have nothing served on a silver platter unless you're born into wealth. Then you will have 1 out of the 3 completed, okay? So that is a good start if you are born into a wealthy family or have wealth yourself. Being a high value man is an overall sphere, if you know what I mean. You need to be well-rounded. So for starters, let's talk about wealth, okay? In our society, having money is having power. It means freedom. It gives you the ability to do more in life, okay? And not only do more in life, but you now will have a bigger influence on other people's lives with the amount of money you have, AKA becoming a millionaire, multimillionaire, a billionaire, or even perhaps a trillionaire if you guys are following the owner Tesla is doing. He's on his way to becoming possibly the first trillionaire, okay? Now, do you really need all that money? No, you don't. But if you are a millionaire or multimillionaire, that is probably where you want to be at in life. You want to at least meet that standard. Personally, I believe you should meet at least becoming a millionaire. All men in society should strive to becoming a millionaire because that is something that will automatically give you a sense of placement in our world because we all know that money does make the world go round. 2, status, okay? Now, status is not exactly the same as money. Status is more of a perception and more so of a following that you have accumulated throughout your time doing whatever you do best, okay? If you are a public figure in any shape or form, if you have a following in your career, such as a doctor, such as an actor, I mean, whatever. There's so many fields to become successful and well-known in. You build a following, you start to build a status for yourself. That is very important in our society. In 2021, having status means that you will have something valuable that the entire world will see. And it will help you get the ladies. But you have to identify that being a high value person will attract other people. So you being a high value man and hitting these 3 points that I am discussing will allow you to get the women that you want. And vice versa, being a high value woman will allow you to get the men that you want. 3, last but not least, and it's actually shared amongst the men category and the women category, personality. Now guys, with personality, you have to realize that personality for men and personality for women are two completely separate ideas altogether. When we talk about personality for a man, it's the way the man carries himself. It's the persona of being sure of self. It's the leader qualities that a man should have. And lastly, it's you knowing who the fuck you are. This main trait of having good character, a good personality, will have women wanting more of you. Women will want more of your time. People in general will want more of your time, because when you are around them or they are around you, that energy is in the air. You're gathering everyone. You're basically creating an environment that individuals will want to connect with you. Having good personality will invite people in your life and you will make them want to stay a part of it. Now, we're going to shift to the women's side. All right, we're not going to make this a long video, so pay close attention. Women, okay? Personality is extremely important, okay? And personality isn't the same as the man. It's not about you being a leader. It's not about you commanding the room, okay? It's not about you having this charismatic energy about you that draws people in. Your personality and what makes you a high-value woman is being in tune with your feminine nature, okay? Knowing how to be agreeable and likable, okay? Someone that is ready to be engaged in a conversation and ready to support, okay? Now, this is your strong suit as a woman, and it has been like this throughout centuries of time. This is something that I feel that a lot of women have lost through feminism and through the more recent times. Women are independent. A lot of them can be considered masculine in today's era because of all the responsibilities that you try to undergo. You are not an army alone, okay? You need help. So do men. You can't take care of the entirety of your world by yourself. So with that being said, being Miss Independent to the extremities is definitely hurting you more than helping you. And when it comes to being a high-value woman, ironically, you think by taking on more responsibilities, by being independent, by going and pursuing a career, by trying to tell the people that you are interested what to do, trying to dominate individuals in your life, you believe that that is making you a high-value person. Unfortunately, it's not, okay? So for women, personality, being in tune with your feminine nature. And if you want to know more about this, in another video, I will discuss what that really truly means. 2, this is going to be the most vain of them all, your beauty. Mind you, this category that we are discussing is what men find value in women and what women find value in men, okay? So that is something that I want you to keep in mind while listening to this video. So for you ladies, men, when we do look at you, when the world observes you, we look at how you present yourself. And that is very, very important. For your value as a woman, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, your style, the way that you turn heads in a room, whether it's men or women looking at you, that is what's going to elevate you to that high value status as a woman. It's great to have a following. It's great to be known. But as far as how society will look at you, those are not the key primary traits in order for you to be high value. High value is making sure that you keep yourself as beautiful as you can be. And I know it sounds vain, girls. I know it may not sound like the greatest thing on, it might suck because we're not all born with looks. But as you guys know, and as you women may know, you can eat better, you can work out, you can take care of your skin. That will enhance your look. Now, finally, but not least, ladies, number 3 is your fertility. That is very, very crucial for men's views on your value. When we look at a woman, We want to see that she is able to bear children for ourselves, to keep life sustainable, to be able to continue the growth of life. Now, for older women, you may not be able to do this. Typically, from your mid-30s to your mid-40s is usually the breaking point. That is where complication starts to occur. Sometimes for some younger women, it may start earlier, sometimes later. Now, there are ways to get away with this if you have money, which money is important for you ladies to have as well, in order to keep your eggs as best and as fertile as possible. But as I said, number 3 is fertility. We are attracted to women who can give birth to our own children. There's something that psychologically that's innate that makes us want you when we know that you are fertile. Now, ladies, okay, now this is one thing that I will note. When you have multiple children, when a man is first meeting you and you already have children, that is not appealing. It's not. I'm not saying that you won't be able to have a relationship with a high value man having already children, but you are losing points. It is a disadvantage, okay? A lot of people in our society, especially men, we do see that as baggage. And I know that may sound mean, but this is the reality. You know, I want to be upfront with you guys. I don't want to sugarcoat shit. You guys need to know the truth. And when it comes down to having children, even if you have one kid, that could actually prevent a high value man from wanting you. Okay, but in some cases, you can still get away with that. I'm just letting you know beforehand so that you make better decisions when you're deciding to have children. You know, have children with men that you are going to be able to stick around long term. Your flings, the guys that you really like, but that are very inconsistent, don't bother having kids. Just have fun with them, okay? If you're going to go that route, just have fun. So guys and girls, to recap, for you men, the 3 things that you need in order to become a high-value male is 1, personality. And we're talking about leadership qualities. Status. Status is very important. The more you're well known, the more people will want to gravitate towards you because you're a known figure in society. And last but not least, wealth. Money makes the world go round. At the end of the day, don't let anyone tell you any different. And for you women, all this independency, all this I could do it all, that's a big turnoff for men, okay? And it's not about a man being strong to try to handle you. We don't need to strong arm you ladies. You need to understand that what we are looking for isn't another man. Men and women are built differently, and when we try to become one another, it's the biggest turnoff that we can actually do when it comes to our value as a person and when it comes to trying to coexist with one another. So for you ladies, your personality, learning how to be in tune with your feminine frame, your beauty, keeping yourself as youthful, as exuberant as you can, and last but not least, your fertility. The fact that you can give birth and give to society and keep our world growing, there's nothing better than that. You women have something that men, we cannot do. Same way we have things that you cannot do, ladies. Let's stop trying to swap hats and actually learn how to be the best that we can be in with who we are. But anyways, guys and girls, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do so. It would help this channel grow. And turn on the notification bells if you haven't already. If you have any topics you would like me to discuss, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. And as always, this channel is all about you. Catch you guys on the next video.